yes, God had to allow it. Okay, nothing can happen except it be by the will of God. That's what the Jinyame stands for. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means, okay, to understand that God is still on the throne. But sometimes it doesn't seem like it. All the craziness that's going on. It's like, man, is there really a God? Oh, my goodness. So, brothers and sisters, again, today I want to deal with this subject. Are you ready for what's coming?
Are you ready, family?
Let's go to, let me pull this up. You won't see it. I'm just talking now because I don't want to skip any notes that I made, okay? I told you that what's happening is actually...
Let's get us some sun in here.
The fruit or the fruition of something that happened in 1990 under Daddy Bush, President Daddy Bush, George Bush the father. And I want to share that with you now, okay? And as I share this with you, I hope that you will be able to see how these people think way ahead. They think way down the road, okay? And what's really deep about it is they are so doggone sinister and wicked that if anyone were to come along and threaten to thwart their plans,
Dr. Ray Hagins.
They would eliminate them.
Dr. Ray Hagins.
And that's why, the teachers of truth have to be so prayerful. And that's why I need your prayers. I need your prayers that the Most High and our ancestors would protect me. Okay, because I'm going to tell the truth.
Tell us the truth, Pastor.
I don't give a damn about...
We need to know it.
Me being in danger, okay? I'm a Marine, man. I'm used to danger, okay? And, and I stay strapped, too. So you need to understand.
All right.
I'm not just out here depending on prayer, in other words, okay? I'm going to do my part, okay? And when I can't do any more, then I expect the Most High, the ancestors or whatever, to kick in and help.
That's right. Yeah, I do too, Pastor.
Sure do. Brother Ray's going to tell you the truth. I'm going to expose the program that's got us messed up. That I'm going to do.
And that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm doing this
and
day.
I'm feeling my strength today, man. I'm telling you, I had a hard week, people, but this week today, I'm excited right now.
I just want to say good day and gratitude. Let me get this out the way because I'm going to have to watch this today. I did not come on last night because myself and family, we watched Dr. Ray Hagins live last night. When I got home, Dr. Ray was live about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Me and family watched Dr. Ray on his live. On his platform, he was on. He live now because he's a pastor. But I didn't want to be on his live, on my live. I sure don't like saying that live. He on his live while I'm on my live and stuff. But I do like this video right here that I had seen in the suggestions of his and stuff, because I'm saving all his stuff. I'm finna learn everything that Dr. Ray Hagins is teaching us out here about these lies that we already know. Dr. Anthony Browder, our brother, archaeologist, excavator, Anthony Browder already done told us we've been here hundreds of years before white folks was even thought of. So yeah, it's time. I'm ready. I'm willing to. You can spend the rest of the day doing mourning, doing whatever you want to do. You can look at somebody else and stuff, or you can look at Dr. Ray Hagins with me. This right here is an old clip. It's 2 months old. It's on here 2 months ago. Let me see. Yeah, 2 months ago, today's message. Are you ready for what's coming? It's an hour and 56 minutes long. I can put it in the background and listen to it. That's what I'm about to do. If you want to, go ahead and listen to somebody else and come and let us know what you learned and found out. Because last night, and this is a recording, so I can't talk a few minutes. I just want you to know. But last night, there was so much information about the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Oh, and I thought AD stood for after he died. It stands for Anno Domini. Anno Domini, if I'm saying it right. I'll look it up and get the correct pronunciation. But I'm going to add that to my vocabulary too, because AD is not after he died. It's and that stands for in the year of our Lord. In the year of our Lord, that's what AD really stands for, Anno Domini. And yeah, so I'm going to look at this right here. But yeah, we learned about the Gregorian calendar. We learned about Jesus Christ being copied after Serapis. Yeah, it was so much and stuff. You know, I got my notes right here. Kemet is the child of Ethiopia. Yep. I mean, and then right here, the patois, our earliest people, the patois, honey, they was here 400,000 years ago. See, I think our brother archaeologist, Anthony Browder, I think he just started right there at that timeline. And I think it was more. It had to be more before the beginning of that timeline. Them timelines is huge. I bet they'll cover around a small room. Them timelines. I can't wait to get one. I'm going to try to get one. The one that he showed was $100. Well, I forgot how many feet it was, but I wrote it down in his book. But, you know, all of this right here is so awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and do me. I'm going to listen to this video and possibly add to my notes and stuff of Dr. Ray Hagins. But you already know I'm looking through a spiritual lens anyway. I'm trying to find out what happened to Black people. I guess I probably need to read this, what is it? The copyright disclaimer, since we will be on here and we will be listening to Dr. Ray Hagins. And before I leave and stuff, I'll probably, you know, read something off, I guess. Copyright disclaimer on the 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair uses are used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Yeah, let's study. Let's learn. Let's study. Let's love us. It's time to study about us now. It's time to learn everything, all the greatness about our own people. We got to learn the ugly part too. We got to learn the savageness too, the ravishness. You know, we got to learn all of that stuff. But that's just so that we can be aware. I mean, after this right here, y'all, things is not going to go back to normal. Things are not going to go back to normal with nobody out here. They going to go back to normal, not us. This is where we finna truly see how folks feel about Black Americans, how they feel about us. Yeah, we finna see how they truly feel about us, because now they're at a level of uncomfortableness, if you will, where they willing to say, yeah, y'all asses didn't come out and help us. Y'all left us out there. When look, they white people, European people, everybody coming over here and stuff, been on this same narrative of keeping Black Americans down. That's all that's been exposed. That's all that's been uncovered. But things will never be the same again, Black America. Yeah, it's best for us to just maintain our focus on us and try to save ourselves and our people, because everybody else is damn sure saving their own. You know, and those of you that do feel like you got a safe haven on the other side and stuff, you better hope you do. You better hope and pray you do. You better hope and pray that everything about the truth being exposed is a lie. Yes, I mean, that's just what it is. It ain't no cuteness about none of this. It wasn't no cuteness about none of this that leads to today. So it ain't no cuteness about none of this. It's not. We just here for a moment. We're just here for a moment. Can we give some justice? Can we fight for some justice for our ancestors that need it the most? Can we? And possibly stop history from repeating itself. Even that right there, y'all, this will be an unprecedented enslavement. You know, I done mentioned a time or two, some motherfucker gonna propose that they reintroduce slavery. Well, with these robots and stuff, is this like a new type of slavery? This is like an unprecedented type of slavery. And I don't know, I guess everybody's finna get some of all of it. But let's just try to keep us from getting any of it, okay? Let's let everybody else get all of that they want. But how come we ain't focused on getting us out of this situation. You know, I know my main focus is saving us having what we need so we can stay to ourselves and we can be okay. We can help each other. We can build us up and give us some shelter. But it's deeper than that too. I mean, this is so deep. My big brain ain't never been turned on like this. Sure ain't. So yeah, you know, that's where I'm at today and stuff. I done read that. You know who I am, Face to Nature. We on Bolden Unchained. We looking through a spiritual lens and stuff. Now, yeah, let's watch this right here. Who is this? Because that's what we're doing today. Good day, Cookies and Cream 911 was created. Yep. Sure was. It's so many lies. It's so many lies. And we ain't got to be fearful or worried about nothing that's been exposed because the cosmos did this. If you got any worry, you better be worried about Black America. We better, because I ain't worried about it. I know I stand for my ancestors. I stand for every last one of them, even those I don't even know. Mary Booth wanted us to learn about her. That's why I kept calling her name yesterday. I got to learn about Mary Booth too. A little bit old Mary Booth. What they done did to Mary? What have these people done did to Mary? See, our ancestors is ready. They loving this. They need this. They feel like because we are making an effort to learn about them and to bring them back to the forefront, that, yeah, they coming in. They coming in with everything they got because we going to live on. We got to live on. Our genetics got to live on. White folks' genetics don't need to live on. I'm not saying we going to do nothing to them. And I'm not the judgment of nobody's life. So don't even put that shit on me. The cosmos is finna decide. Mother Earth is finna decide. Who finna remain on this realm, on this planet, right here? All you got to do, Black America, is get your ass out the way and let Europeans, white America, however you want to classify them and stuff, because it ain't even part of my vocabulary like that. To be just all these labels and titles instead of just saying white folks. That's what the racial violence in the United States. White folks, Europeans, if you will, Caucasians. That's about the extent of what I know to even call them. And unless you know, I'm going to get into some wordplay. But it's not up to us to save white America now. We got to save us. White America has done some things. Not just here in the United States, not just in Africa, but all over this planet. It looked like, the more I'm learning this stuff, I'm like, whoa, what do I put this section of book under? You know, because it's so much. And the cosmos just saying enough. All of these groups of people on this planet, ain't nobody ever been as savage as white folks have been and continue to be. And then want to act like, oh, no, I ain't do nothing. Oh, nobody. Ooh, confirmation. I know, right? But, yeah. So I'm here. I'm here for my ancestors. That's it, and that's all. You know, I'm so glad y'all here. Thank you for your patience and your presence. But like I said, your presence. Yeah. And your presence, too. Because y'all be teaching me, too, what you done said. Remember you telling me about the 911 was created on 1968? I heard about that, too. Sure did. The last lynching was in 1981. Yep. Now why? Because if you know me by now, you already know Face ain't got time and stuff. She gonna be talking hard. So yeah, history is so interesting. A white woman invented the first home security system. She was the first Karen. She was concerned about crime going on in the neighborhood. A black woman invented the first home security system. Yeah, sister had all her TVs. Had her TV, her camera, that big old Polaroid camera, had all that stacked on top of each other. And that was the first home security system. When I see it, I'll mention it. It wasn't the white woman. The white woman probably stole her first home security system. And the white woman wasn't initially fearful for her safety of the black woman, in my opinion. That's always been fearful for her safety. So yeah, I can see my sister. Where the book at? I ain't even got. I don't think I wrote it down, or did I write her name down? I don't know, but let me look right fast, because honey, this is what it's about. This is it in this one right here? Let me just go ahead and call them off, y'all. I was telling y'all about the metal mask, and they had that metal mask on Oda Binga. Yeah, he was one of the Igbo pygmies, one of our most oldest families. Yeah, and he was captured and taken to the Bronx Zoo. He was captured in the Congo with Simeon Toko or Simeon Kimbangu. It's two Simeons with Jesus-like qualities now. And yeah, they took him to the Bronx Zoo and stuff. He used to bang his head against the walls. And until the public outcry, people started saying, that's wrong. Let him go and stuff. They let him go. But I told you he killed himself. He couldn't handle it no more. Yeah, let me see. Black inventors. The AC Unit, Frederick Jones. The Almanac, Benjamin Banneker. I might as well tell you the date too. The AC Union, Frederick M. Jones, 1949. The Almanac, Benjamin Banneker, 1791. Benjamin Banneker got like 12 almanacs or 6 almanacs. There's a lot of them. Yep. And I found them, but it ain't a way to show them. Maybe if I could get them, send them to my YouTube or something, then we can look at them and stuff, because they awesome. Yes, there's a lot of them too. Auto cutoff switch, that was Granville T. Woods in 1839. The auto fishing device was George Cook, 1899. Baby buggy William H. Richardson, 1889. Yeah, the baby buggy. Yeah, I came up with an invention of a baby buggy, honey. And why come I went to one of them folks and talked to them about it, and then I guess I forgot about it, didn't have the money, didn't get no update or something. And next thing I know, it looked like I seen my invention. Oh shit. But I ain't got the money for none of that. I just told the ancestors after that and stuff, don't take my stuff from now on. Don't let nobody and everything that's mine, give it back to me, ancestors. I don't care how they got it. I don't care what loophole was invented, created, sold, looped together. However, they done stole everything from us, our people. Give it back to us. It's time for us to get back what was stolen too. See, we trying to get our land back. That's the demand. Give us our land back. Give us our reparations for what you have done. Who wouldn't want to pay somebody to have done something like this? Who wouldn't want to make it right? See, so yeah, I've been telling my ancestors, sure have. I love them. I trust them. The biscuit cutter, Alexander P. Ashburn. Honey, every time you get in there, you make your homemade biscuits. You think Alexander P. Ashburn. Yeah, Ashbourne. 1875, that you can make the perfect biscuits with that biscuit cutter. Yep. The blood plasma bag. Now, we done read about Charles Drew. Charles Drew made the way so that they could store plasma for the troops. And then the white folks in the military and stuff, they didn't want the black soldiers to even use it. They did not even want to let the black soldiers use it. They should have been the ones first. They should have been the very first ones to use Charles Drew's device when they needed blood transfusions and stuff. You see how conniving this has been. So see, yeah, I ain't got no forgiveness no more. I don't have no more forgiveness. And then when Charles Drew was in an accident, going to a meeting, a conference in Atlanta, I think, somewhere in Georgia, him and 2 more black scholars, ours, professionals, they was in an accident that I think was planned. And Charles was he was seriously injured. And the hospital where they was at wouldn't even use his invention to save his life. So see, what mercy and forgiveness you got, you better tuck it and get out the way. Because it ain't going to save you or them. The cosmos is wanting vengeance for the ancestors. The ancestors. The cosmos created, manifested the ancestors. That's how me and you here. That's how me and you here, because of the very first black woman that was manifested. I don't know if a star came all the way down. And there you go. The black woman and the black man, they were just little toddlers. So they could get up and run. I don't know how they grew up. Yes, but honey, the cosmos manifested them. Yes, that's how me and you end up here all the way to today. Bobby Hemming said that it took 1,048,576 ancestors to create me. So, honey, all of this shit that that's where I'm from, the South. That's what we call them, white folk. Y'all say Caucasians, Europeans, and all that good stuff. Well, white folks, ain't nothing they can invent, create, put out, tempt us with. It ain't even worth it. Y'all ought to be throwing away. Black people, I wish I had a whole bunch of shit up in here. I wish I had shoes, bags, clothes, purses. If I wouldn't take that shit to Play-Dohs and sell it on a live video, y'all see me throwing that shit in the incinerator out there. Sure would. Y'all be falling out and everything, crying in their face. No, not the Gucci bag. No, I know she not finna stab that Gucci bag. I know she not finna set that bag on fire. Face no, calling my phone and stuff, crying and shit. Throw that shit away. We ain't supposed to have all that materialistic shit blinding us. That's the noise. That's the noise. But yeah, let's go ahead and find out about the security system. Because white folks done did a number on us. Hell, the ones that did put it out first, they stole it from someone else, someone like us. You know, white folks ain't never created nothing that's going to benefit no part of life like that. And if they do, you ain't going to be able to get it unless you go through hell and high water to get there. Oh, shit. Oh, now, come on, face. Whoa. Okay. Now, shoot. And look at that. What fell in there. Yeah, the other one right here, I ain't even used that yet. Y'all, I went and bought some more notebooks. Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Chuck Nice. This is Cosmic News and Notes. I know, right? And they're right there believing yourself. Yes, go get your notebooks. Shit, what else do you got to do? Honey, as soon as y'all start studying stuff, I don't care where y'all at and stuff. It's cold as hell up here now, though. So, you know, I don't care where you at and stuff. You outside at the park, at the library, whatever. You know, hell, you sitting there drinking your $14 latte. Shit, go on and whip out your notebook. You doing your book. Don't put on them headphones and stuff because you still got to be paying attention to where the hell you at and what's going on. And go on and get into your knowledge. Get into your knowledge and watch. Watch that law of attraction. Ooh, it's going to start coming to you. I can't wait till summertime to get here. And it's bright outside now. The sun is shining now. Ooh, honey, it look like it might be 72 degrees out there. Yep, so do. But let's read. The chamber commode, the toilet. That's what commode stand for. I ain't never heard of chamber commode, but I think they talking about the commode, the toilet. Thomas Elkins in 1897. Now why come I didn't get a toilet, a commode, till I was 10 years old? Why come me and my people were using buckets and pots in our houses until I, Face the Nation, was 10 years old and we got apartments where we live at in my hometown? And it says right here, my brother, Thomas Elkins, created it in 1897. Why my mama and my grandmama, my whole people, we never got what we even created for us. See, y'all, we got to wake up. We cannot let all of this right here bypass our babies with the creativeness, the young minds. I don't know. White folk, they scientists and stuff they about having a fit now. Yes, they having a fit now because our brother Maxwell over there in Zimbabwe, if I'm saying it right, he done invented, y'all. He using the natural frequencies of the earth. The cosmos done gave it to him. Honey, he got cars, motorcycles. Yeah, a little bit of look like four-wheelers or something, I guess. You don't even need to charge it up. You ain't got to worry about no gas. And our brother here in America, Julian done took plastic. Any kind of plastic. Everybody send Julian your plastic. You know, we need to keep some of it so we can store up us some water too. But I'm just saying, Julian take plastic, y'all, and make gasoline. If you got to have gasoline, okay, we're going to get it from Julian. We're going to save some of that plastic. You don't need but a couple of water jugs for you. They your personal water jugs. You better hold on to them. You better hold on to them. But all the other plastic and stuff, let's take it to Julian because we need that gas. See all of these things that's being created that ain't never been created before? Where do we think it's coming from? Not ancestors. Where do we think it's coming from? It's coming from the cosmos, telling us, literally giving us the gold print, the black print. You know, we know it as the blueprint, but here, you know, we evolving now. You know, the rough draft. That's what we known as and stuff. See them right there and stuff. Now, that ain't nothing rough about what our ancestors done left for us. Ain't nothing rough about this right here. They had to get it out the mud. Because white folk done drug us. Literally drug us through the mud, through the gravel. Don't you ever forget John Hartfield, Jesse Washington, Maurice Mays, being drugged. When we say in the mud, get it out the mud, they literally was dragging them down them long-ass gravel roads, rain, sleet, snow, shower. We don't even know the dragons that they ain't even telling us about. So, yeah, you know, let's read. I know, let's read. The Clothes Drive, George T. Sampson in 1971. The year before I was born, the Clothes Drive was out. And we didn't have no clothes drive for... Oh, yes. The Curtain Rod, Samuel R. Scranton, 1892. Then he had the Curtain Rod support. Yep. Oh, I got William S. Grant, 1896 for the Curtain Rod support. Oh, I wonder, is that the little thing that, you know, you hang the curtain rod on? You know, the curtain rod's like this, but you got that little thing that it hang on like that. Is that what? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Or maybe it's the little bitty thing that you hit into the wall, because those are curtain rod supports too. But the doorknob is Osborne Dorsey. The doorstop is Osborne Dorsey in 1878. The egg beater, Willie Johnson, honey. You get that egg beater and you get them eggs be so fluffy and stuff. I just use a spoon, but yeah, I've seen egg beaters and stuff. They got egg beaters that look like the mixer for your cake. I don't know yet. But anyway, it's Willie Johnson, 1884. The electric lamp bulb, Lewis Latimer, 1882. The elevator, Alexander Miles, y'all, invented the elevator. Oh, my ancestors. In 1867, the eye protector, Powell Johnson in 1880. The fire escape ladder, the fire escape that you see in like Chicago and in Philadelphia, probably, because, you know, I ain't never been to them places and stuff. But, you know, they got the fire escape on the back of the building. You see them in some of the movies and stuff that you look at. And the fire escape is a huge metal thing, look like a ladder. And if it's a fire or something, then you come out the back door here and you get on the ladder and you go down. I don't know if you hit a button or something and it drop you down or you crawl your ass down there. But it was invented by a black man, y'all. The fire escape ladder. Or is it just talking about the regular ladder? That hell, you just stand it up here and get up on the top shelf so you can get your sugar. You know, but anyway, the fire escape ladder, I think it's the first one. It's got to be the first one. It could be both of them. You know, I don't know, the fire escape ladder. I'm going to have to put that in Google and see what picture come up. You know, but yeah. Oh, wow, that was Joe. I know, you hear that? That was Joseph Richard Winters in 1878. I know. I don't know. I think I was supposed to say something I was going to say. I don't know. Oh, my ancestors, y'all. The Playboy Bunny costume was created by Zelda Wynn Valdez. In June 28, 1901, Zelda done created the Playboy Bunny costume. Yes, honey, the fire extinguisher, Thomas Marshall, 1872. The folding bed, Leonard C. Bailey. Wow, sanitary napkins. Oh, there it is, home security. But I didn't write her name down because I got Sarah Boone was a dressmaker. I think she started selling her dresses and stuff. I think white folks wanted her dresses and stuff. It was something particular about her dresses. Sarah Boone. I remember writing her name down. The iron board, the roller coaster, cell phones, video games with Jerry Lawson, the Super Soaker. Oh, I think I got that from God, Brother God, yeah. But the home security system. He said who she was. Yeah, I must have been going too fast and stuff, y'all. Guess what, y'all? I'm going to tell y'all. Yeah, this school right here, I already done named it. It's Bolden Nation Multiversity. Yes, all these universities around here in this realm ain't teaching us nothing This the first multiversity right here. Yeah, Bolden Nation. Welcome to class, y'all. I know, and we'll be getting other teachers up, as soon as we get some walls. Yes, I know, right? The ancestors, but yes, cookies and cream. It was a sister that created the home security system. I know, right? Yeah, white folks done lied, honey. But yeah, them lies won't be hidden no more. And y'all ain't got to be worried and stuff because you ain't even got nothing to do with this. You be scared if you want to. Go to a corner Black American stuff. My teachers that's here, y'all know that, I'm not talking to y'all and stuff. Those of us that know. But our people do need to be steered. And we need to steer them. Everybody else, we need to quit letting everybody steer our people. We need to steer and teach us ourselves. Folks ain't doing nothing for our people and stuff. And we can do it. We can do it. I'm not shit. I'm not on drugs or nothing, This is me. This is us. We're supposed to be happy and excited and in love with us. Now, I bet if I were like this about something else at some game or something, at some concert, everybody be like, oh, yeah, that's how you supposed to be. No, the fuck it ain't. You supposed to have this passion, this love, this acceptance, and the willingness for our own people, for us. That sun out there, honey, I know that sun shining for me. If I were where you at and it's real pretty out there, I'd be out there in it right now. I'm going to get some of it today, though. Yep, brother said we need to go out early in the morning. I thought it was 12 o'clock, but I was listening to brother again, and repetition is key. Because then you'll catch what you miss. Hell, y'all ass been watching the same old Walton show, Andy Griffith, Judge Judy, The Price is Right, Young and the Rest. Done seen all of them. Dukes of Hazzard. They ain't been on in 30, 40 years now. But your ass going and finding them. I know. Going and finding them. Who's that went down there, how they tell? They were really looking at Andy Griffith, I think. Yeah. But turn it off. You already know it, script by script. I already know Volcano, the movie Volcano. I got my movies too that I used to watch back to back to back. Every time it come on, every time I see it, I got to look at this. Yeah, Terminator, Predator. Every time it come on, I got to look at it. But I know it word for word. We got to do that too. Ain't nothing wrong with being repetitiously invested in our own knowledge. That's how we're going to learn. That's how we're going to become fluent when we tell each other what we done learned. Don't make it seem like, oh, you slow. Why you keep saying the same old shit? So your ass can get it. You ain't said nothing. When you walked over sister house and her ass got the same old Judge Judy show on. Or what's his name? The M man, Maury. I went over somebody's house and gone to tell it. They ass was looking at Oprah Winfrey when she was giving out them cars. And you remember Oprah didn't give nobody black no cars. Well, I stopped looking at her after like the second show. And I walked in my mama and them house, my auntie house, my grandmama house, whoever it was. And they were looking at Oprah Winfrey and stuff, honey. And I must have sat there a few minutes and looking at the show. And Oprah didn't get no black people no cars. And I was just a little girl. But I was like, shit, fuck that. No, I'm not finna look at it again. When I went over there the next time, they still looking at Oprah Winfrey. The same Oprah Winfrey show. It must have been one of her things. One of her promotions, I guess. I don't know. But I know for me, now I could get that first person might have been white. Okay, the second person might have been white. But the third person, the fourth person, the fifth person, everybody was white. They were getting the cars. Maybe it was the wrong episode. I went over there at the wrong time. I don't know. But I was just like, no, this ain't for me. So I never really gravitated to Oprah. I'm just saying, we got to give ourselves the right. We got to let ourselves be in the right place. I know it's interesting to want to sit there with the same old boring, ain't teaching you nothing, Black America. But we got to want to be in the place where we need to be. That's like at work. Why the hell you go put in an application that, I ain't even got on no earrings. Shit. Why the hell you go put in an application at UPS knowing you don't want to be at UPS? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Now, if you need to be at UPS, then that's totally different. You better keep your ass there and make every dollar and dime they're going to pay you for working. So you can take care of them 12 kids you got. Mary is pregnant again. So, it just be where you're supposed to be. Be where you need to be, Black America. Notice and focus on what you need to notice and focus on. I promise you're going to love it. Yes, you're going to love it, honey. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to be more passionate, more into. What's going to resonate with you more. The good, the greatness of us. We the only thing that's ever been great in America. Let that be understood, okay? We the only thing that's ever been good and great in America, for America. Ain't nothing else. Where it's at? Where it's at? The biggest ass mansion in America ain't even great. The biggest ass bank. Your bank book. I know you got more money in yours than I do. But hell, that ain't the greatness. It ain't the greatness at all. Black people are the greatness in this country right here. All over this world. Black people. And for folks to want to do this to black people, you're costing life itself. You're bringing life itself to an extinction. I don't know what people think. Do you really think you finna outlive robots? You just flesh and blood at the end of the day. I don't care if you do hook the Neuralink up to your brain. Because, now, y'all, they got the first, they already doing it, the Neuralink. To hook the chip into your brain. I've been talking about the chip in your hand and in your back. But, God damn it, they got a chip now. They can put it in your brain. It's already being used. It's being used and stuff. But it's for medical purposes for now. It ain't gonna stay for medical purposes, y'all. So just watch yourself, learn, become aware. We gotta stop wearing and stuff. We gotta stop just focusing on keeping white people comfortable and satiated. I know, right? That's another one of my words. I hope I used it right too. Satiated. And and we gotta focus on us now before everybody have a motherfucking chip somewhere in your body. Because don't come around me. No, do not come around me if you ain't willing to pull that tooth out that they done put that trap in. I don't know. They done put a chip in the middle of your back and you think you finna come around me? Hell no. You gonna stay over there. You gonna walk that way. So, yeah. I don't know. It's too big for me to even comprehend what these folks is doing to y'all, black folks. Sure ain't. All I'm saying is I'm just like everybody else. Wake up. Shit, yeah, I ain't politically correct. I already done told you where I come from. I got to the 11th grade and quit. But hell, they hadn't taught me none of this anyway. So I feel like hell, I ain't missed school, missed that much. And then we make sure, oh yeah, you make sure you graduate school. You got to graduate school. Like that's the over and all, that's the everything. That's the A+++ to everything. The success to life is you graduate school. They ain't told you nothing about nobody to inspire and motivate you, your mama, your grandmama, your baby, your baby's baby. No, they just don't do that. So, we got some decisions to make, Black America, but let's read. Now we're going to watch Dr. Frey Higgins. Hey, good day, my brother. How you doing, Thomas? Hey there. Hi, Walton. Yeah, why would you do that to yourself? I don't know. We got to start finding a way to tell us. I have been asking the ancestors to give me a better way, to talk to us and stuff. But hell, I'm fucking betrayed here. I'm trying to process all of this, and it's a lot. It's a lot, So, yeah, I don't know. I know somebody said maybe censor this, but I can't censor this. I ain't got no time to censor this. I like pen and paper. I don't even know too much about technology like that to go in and censor this. It's gonna miss a whole lot of stuff, probably the main stuff you need to know. So yeah, it's just gonna have to be like this right here, because this is the end of this fight. Yeah, these right here, y'all, what we doing now, these are our greatest contributions to life itself, to our people. The earth is going back to its natural homeostasis. Mother Earth is ready to get rid of white folks on this planet. I don't know. They the ones ain't said nothing about it. They the ones have not said anything about it. Those that have told people what's going to happen because of all this savagery to the children of the sun, black people on this planet, and all this savageness to the earth, cutting down the trees, fucking up the dams and stuff. All this savagery to the pets on this world, going over there to Africa and stuff, shooting the giraffes and the elephants, to get their tusk and stuff to make ivory beads, I guess. You know, yeah. The cosmos is upset. Mother Earth is upset. They coming in now. They saying to hell with everybody. Yeah. Everybody white and stuff that's, condoning this, that's thinking, because white folks that don't know, the few that claim they don't know about this and they don't understand about the trees being cut down and the manifest destiny, they won't escape this judgment because they don't know, for the simple fact that they too comfortable and set in to even question how any of this insanity makes sense. They just go right on along with it. So yeah, they're gonna get some of this judgment too. Everybody finna get some. Yeah. I'm gonna get my little bit of this judgment right here too, but I ain't even fucked up about it. No, I'm not fucked up about it. I ain't got to have no nails, lashes. I'm gonna have my little heat. I don't really need no air conditioners and stuff like that. I like to stay warm though. I'm gonna have my little hard times. We often have our challenges. But Black America, see, it ain't nothing that we can't get through. We done been through everything. Shit. All you gotta do is tell them babies, look here. We ain't finna have meat no more. Like we've been having meat. Now here, baby, the first one. Whatever grandbaby around you. Here, Maya, I'm gonna give you this plant. This right here is what you want. You can ask them what you want to grow. Potatoes, tomatoes. You want to grow your little mini spinach, mini greens. We're going to grow you your own little section, your own little plot. We're going to set it right over there in that window. Now, you take care of this like it's your baby doll. Because every time you go to the grocery store, give me Mindy. You got to get Mindy ass and stuff. That's why when I see the dolls at the store and stuff, when I be out and stuff, you ain't got that baby in no buggy. Because, yeah, they love their babies and stuff. But we got to do like that with the pots, too. And get them to growing. Yeah, I was growing a sweet potato when I was 4. What are you talking about? Yeah, give them that knowledge. Because we ain't going to be able to eat meat like that no more. We ain't going to have meat chicken. We ain't going to have chicken like that no more. Pork chops with gravy. No! You leave that swine where it's at anyway, even if you just want to have your little piece of bacon. Because every blue moon, I will have me a little piece of bacon because I love bacon. It's just something about the taste. But the pig don't even sweat. It don't sweat. It's got all the toxins in it. And then, we don't eat to detox our bodies either. That's why our ancestors lived so much longer. Because they ate foods that detox them. Yeah, what do? Nothing. We just keep on eating, ingesting, and smoking, and drinking, and eating. We just keep on. And we don't give ourselves, we don't fast. Our ancestors, who I was listening to the other night, said that our ancestors eat and they go about their life, then they fast, and then they detox, go through their detoxification thing, and then they go right back to, their life. When we don't do none of that. That's why we don't live to like 95, 104. We live like 65, 78 years old, something like that, But, yeah, it's all just, individual, how you want to live, how you want to be and stuff. But now I'm telling y'all, now is the time to wake our asses up. Because, honey, when the cosmos do come through, you better know who Khalid Muhammad is. You better know who Khalid Muhammad is. It ain't no getting around it and stuff. So, yeah, let's watch Brother Dr. Ray Hayes. He's a psychologist. He is a psychologist. He's still a pastor. When he heard about Horus, he might tell the story. When he heard about Horus, he was out at dinner, sound like it's some extravagant restaurant. And he was at another table, and some brothers was at another table. We heard about it last night, brother, on his live. And he said that he heard them say Horus, the almighty first and last, the omega and stuff like that. And he was like, hold up, wait a minute. And he got up and he went over there. He was like, his fist was so balled up because he was ready to fight, honey, finna fight for Jesus. And the brother told him, calm down, brother, calm down. Because he didn't know. But honey, when they explained to him, he said he was still in shock. He got it though. The seed was planted. It took 3 years. It took me like 13 years to come full circle back around to Dr. Ray Higgins. That's why I still got all these knowledges and stuff. Yeah, but it took him 3 years. And he said he was somewhere, and it was a bookstore called, was it Our Time? Our Hours, or something like that. I wrote it down too. And he went in that bookstore and he saw the book about Horus, the virgin birth. The book was about Osiris, and Horus is his son, conceived by the Virgin Mary, Isis. But we know Mary and Jesus, them damn lies. And he got that book. And when he got that book and stuff, that began his awakening. And this is Dr. Ray Hagins. He's a pastor. Instead of us saying self-hatred like I do, sometimes, especially if I, lose myself and stuff, find myself, he coined it dedicated ignorance, if you hear him saying this stuff. So, yeah, let's get into Dr. Ray Hagins, because we're going to spend our whole day outside.
About what I'm getting ready to share with you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's really crazy about this is I learned about this, what I'm going to share with you today. I learned about this back then.
Let this window down.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But little did I didn't know I was going to live to see how this is going to truly, really be applied.
Mm-hmm.
And I still may not live that long. I mean, because this, I'm talking about what's getting ready to come down the pike. Okay? This dude is getting ready to go back into the Oval Office. And if you notice, he's going back into the Oval Office with a sense of calmness, a sense of relaxation. He's not as belligerent, seemingly he's not as belligerent as he has been. But then again, maybe that's because he knows about what I'm going to tell you today.
So do.
Okay? So let's get right into it. Get ready to take some notes, okay?
Oh, yes.
But I want to talk today about the destruction of the Constitution of the United States. Okay? I want to explain to you how that actually happened already. Follow what I'm saying here. Now you see, as I go through this, you'll see why for the last few weeks I've been teaching on filing the paperwork, okay, to make your declaration to the government that you no longer agree to being governed by them. Okay? But you have to tell them that. Because if you don't make that clear, if you don't, what I'm saying, if you don't actually file the paperwork, okay, with a notarized statement stating that you revoke the government's right to have control over you. If you don't actually file the paperwork for that, because they already have the right. As I said in the couple of previous weeks, they've had the right ever since you were born. Okay, your mother or whoever filled out the paperwork for your
this is important. Let me rewind this back. Is this the claiming of the sovereignty? This is my first time watching
the Constitution of the United States. Okay, I want to explain to you how that actually happened already. Follow what I'm saying here. Now you see, as I go through this, you'll see why for the last few weeks I've been teaching on filing the paperwork, okay, to make your declaration to the government that you no longer agree to being governed by them. Okay? But you have to tell them that. Ooh. Because if you don't make that clear, if you don't, what I'm saying, if you don't actually file the paperwork, okay, with a notarized statement stating that you revoke the government's right to have control over you. If you don't actually file the paperwork for that, because they already have the right. As I said in the couple of previous weeks, they've had the right ever since you were born. Okay, your mother or whoever filled out the paperwork for your birth certificate gave them that right when they filled out those forms. Okay, so you need to understand what's getting ready to come down the pike for those of you who are not in control of your own power.
Oh, my
Oh, family, listen to me today, please. Okay? I just dropped my...
Yes.
Listen.
Do y'all know
I want to talk today and try to explain to you about the destruction of the balance of constitutional power. And that destruction took place back in 1990 you're thinking that this dude getting ready to go back into the White House is trying to destroy the Constitution. It's already been destroyed, and he knows that now. Follow what I'm saying? It's already been destroyed, and he knows that. That's why he has the calmness that he has, so he can go ahead and do what he wants to do. I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen, man. Okay? I hope you can follow me. Some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say today, but what I'm gonna say to you today is documented fact. Okay? I'm talking about something that took place. It was a joint effort between President George Herbert Walker Bush and the United States Congress. And you didn't know anything about it. Using the distraction of the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait as their springboard. Now, you remember back in 1991?
I don't know, y'all. This gonna be a while,
so you can go ahead and do what
this I learned.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen,
this
man.
I learned.
Okay?
Yeah.
I hope you can follow me. Some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say today, but what I'm gonna say to you today is documented fact. Okay? I'm talking about something that took place. It was a joint effort between President George Herbert Walker Bush and the United States Congress. And you didn't know anything about it. Using the distraction of the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait as their springboard. Now, you remember back in 1991 when this whole thing was about how the United States had invaded Kuwait and all that kind of stuff. Well, that was only a distraction. See, the powers that be have a phrase. And if I seem to be jumping back and forth, family, it's because I'm pretty much talking off the top of my head, okay? Mm-hmm. But the powers that be have a phrase that says these words: we must never allow a crisis to go to waste. Don't take my word for that. Type that phrase in Google and see that this is how the power elite run the world. They literally will create a crisis, which becomes nothing more than a distraction for what they're really doing. Grab what I'm saying? Okay?
Mm-hmm. That's like I said, under everything that's happening, all of this fire, all of these incidents and this chaos and the Matrix and stuff, look up under all of that. And I bet you'll see that silver lining that's Black people. That's what you'll see under there. And everything else is so much on top of it, you wouldn't dare think that that's Black America up under there. That's Black Africa up under there. But it is.
Since 1990, the presidents, especially the Bush family, have used national emergencies to get legislation passed that has already begun to take away our freedoms. Follow me here, y'all. Congress, in both instances, gave both Presidents Bush exactly those powers for which they were looking for, so they could do whatever they wanted to do. Now, of course, I got to go back in time. Follow this. I got to go back in time to set the stage to show you what's getting ready to happen now. Okay? Imagine this. Imagine walking halfway into a movie, right? And you're looking at what's on the screen, but based on what you're looking at, you think the butler is the one who committed the murder. And you think that because that's what you're able to see because you're walking into the movie late. But after you go back and watch the beginning of the movie all over again and get into it, you see that it wasn't the butler that committed the murder, but it was the wife that killed the man. But you could see that the first time because you came into the movie halfway through it. But brothers and sisters, that's what we are. Okay? We've come into a world situation that's been in place for a while. Yeah. Okay? And you can only understand it from where you are. Okay? Grab what I'm saying here. There's this something called National Security Directives. Okay? Let me see if I can go back to this here. the national security directives here, they're also called.
Also known, he said it's NSD, National Security Directives, also known as Presidential Executive Orders. Write this down, y'all. Are powerful, hidden, and dangerous tools. They show what? Presidential Executive Orders. Ain't that something? I'm not even into sports, politics like that. But they are powerful, hidden, and dangerous tools. I hope y'all taking notes too.
D's for national security decision directives. Okay? But under George Bush, they had that changed to what's called presidential executive orders. Presidential executive orders are hidden and dangerous tools, man. Understand how deep this goes, okay? They're being used to destroy the Constitution. And here's the deep thing about it. Congress has turned a blind eye to these abuses of executive power. Brothers and sisters, there should be 3 branches of government. Okay? What are they? Executive branch. Oh man, why is my sticking my brain in it? Oh, the executive branch.
Lululemon thought leggings are made for a fit.
Okay, the executive branch, the legislative, I know, and the judicial. I can go on and write that down because we got like 26 seconds. The executive, the legislature, and the judicial. The 3 branches. But that's all I know. I don't know what each one of them do or what each one of them can do. Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, there should be 3 branches of government.
Yeah, 3 branches.
Okay, what are they? Executive branch. Oh man, why is my sticking my brain in it? Oh, the executive branch. The judicial branch. And I can't think of them. Okay, but this is supposed to be the balance of power. Executive branch of government, judicial branch of government, and I can't call the other one for some reason or another. At any rate, you can pull it up. You'll know. And matter of fact, somebody just type it in to the chat room there and help me out, okay? Because so much is running through my head right now.
I know it is,
so I'm trying
brother.
to get through this the best I can.
But he's teaching us
right,
so that we can learn.
Going too crazy here. Follow this well. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. At 3:30 a.m. Okay, now I'm going back in time now. Like I said, I got to go back and set the stage so you'll understand what's getting ready to happen today. Some of you guys weren't even born in 1990. Okay, we're talking over 30 years ago here. At 3:30 a.m. on Saturday, August 4th, 1990. That was the date. Okay, that this took place. At 3, now again, notice here, 3:30 a.m., not 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon when everybody's wide awake. No, this happened in the wee hours of the morning when the world was asleep. A minority of United States senators passed Senate Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 1991, also known as Senate Bill 2834. Okay?
2844.
Now, family, everything I'm going to give you today, you can verify.
Let me go. Let me see here. Make sure I got this right. Senate Intelligence Authorization. That's what it's called. I hope y'all writing this down too. So yeah, either I'm gonna do this now or I'm gonna have to get off so I can do this. But this how I study. This how I learn and stuff, you know. And if I have to keep rewinding it and pausing it, sometimes I'll put the captions on there because I can't make out what word they done said. But that's how I study and stuff, you know. It's different for all of us. Some of us can get it on the first try, but I can't. So, you know. And the year is 2834. See, y'all, the Senate Intelligence Authorization Act for the fiscal year 1991. And that's SB 2834. I thought it was 2844. 2834. And see how he said they did this at 3:30 in the morning? Who the fuck be up creating, manipulating, trying to steal something in the wee hours of the morning?
Verify for yourself.
I'm just saying.
But I got to teach you. I got to bring it to your awareness because most of you don't know about this. Okay, but once you know about it, then you can do something about it. Now, you won't be able to change their agenda, but you can change their plan concerning you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why for the last few weeks, we've been filing the proper paperwork to make this happen. So you're not victimized by what I'm going to teach you today.
We got to file this paperwork, y'all.
As I told you.
What we finna learn right here is to file for our sovereignty. That's what I think it is. What other paperwork? You know, I wrote it down. That's what I think. We're going to file for our sovereignty. And we're going to do it, y'all. Now, we're going to have to make our declaration and notarize it to the government that we revoke their right to govern us. We don't need them to govern us. We know how to not steal, kill, and destroy. We know not to covet someone else's. Is that the word? Where, you know, you envious and you want somebody else's jewelry and husband and wife and shoes and stuff like that. We know these things. You know, we know not to go out here and kick a puppy and cut down a tree. So, yeah, we're going to file our sovereignty if that's what we find. But whatever he's doing, we're going to do it anyway. But I'm just thinking it's our sovereignty. That's what I'm thinking. Which we should have been no had. Why we
3:30 a.m. I got to stress that to you. 3:30 a.m. Saturday, August 4th, 1990. A minority of United States senators passed Senate Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 1991 under Senate Bill 2834. Brothers and sisters, this bill not only fundamentally changed the constitutional system of the United States of America, it literally loosed upon the world the very evil that will be the downfall of America. Okay? Now, what I need you guys to understand, and feel free to do this, okay? I tried to do this today. I hope it's there. I put a link in the description below there. If you're watching it on YouTube or wherever, if you can read the description, there should be a link there. Okay? I hope it's there. If you click that link, it will actually take you to the document of Senate Bill 2834.
Ooh.
Okay? And you're going to have to take all this coming week just to research the document for yourself.
Yes. And it's in the links. Let me see.
The American people.
I ain't going to do it because I be got off of this video.
Were so distracted by what they called the Middle East crisis that the public and their political representatives knew absolutely nothing at all about this bill because it was done in secret. That's why George Bush called in the required amount of senators to sign off on this bill at 3:30 in the morning. Not the Senate itself, just the necessary amount of senators to sign off on this and make it a law. Okay? And that's how laws get passed covertly, under the disguise of national security. You'd be surprised the stuff that's done under the disguise of national security. See, the Constitution gave the president that right. Under the disguise of for the sake of the security of this country and the security of the people of America, laws have been passed that if you knew about those laws, you never would have agreed to it. But they do it under the disguise of national security. Okay? The particular powers that this Senate Bill 2834 gives to the President of the United States. Now, mind you, when the bill was written, it gave these powers to George Bush Sr. Okay? But George Bush Sr. wasn't so much worried about him having this power. He was, listen, y'all, keep in mind, these people know what's going to happen 25 to 50 years into the future. You know why? Because they planned it.
Told you.
He knew his son was going to be a future president. He put a bill in place that would give his son unlimited authority to do almost anything he wanted to do. Okay? If you remember, when the 9/11, when the towers fell, George Bush, I was wondering how, in less than an hour's time, in less than an hour after those buildings fell down, what was his name? Not Saddam Hussein. Ooh, what's wrong with my mind here, man? This other dude who they blame for the destruction of the towers. Okay, his picture was plastered all over the television, everywhere. Less than an hour. Osama bin Laden, that's his name. Thank you. Okay, less than an hour after the buildings fell, everybody was looking for Osama bin Laden. How did they come up with that so fast? And then how did George Bush?
The 911 was planned?
Plane could fly.
Is that what he finna tell?
Okay, they grounded everything except the plane carrying Osama bin Laden and his family, so they could go back home. Understand? We're dealing with some wickedness here, man.
Yes.
Okay. So the particular powers that's given to the president, not just George Bush, but this bill gives the powers to the president, whoever the president is. Now you see why it's getting ready to get crazy up in here.
Cause look who got the power now.
Follow what I'm saying, man.
Trump motherfucking ass.
Okay. Okay, Mitch. Guys, don't text me while I'm teaching, guys, okay? Because I don't know if it's important. I don't know if it's an emergency. Just wait till after I finish, then send me text, okay? Thank you. I got you, Mitch. I got you, okay? Okay. See, that distracted me. Now, what was I saying? Doggone it. Once this, I'm not going to say new president, because he already came in and planted the seeds of what he wants to do. Okay, the very fact that a convict, the very fact that a criminal who's been indicted, found guilty on several charges, the very fact that someone like that can go back into the Oval Office tells me that this country is really in trouble. It really is. I mean, it really is in trouble. Let me turn this off here. Excuse me, family. Okay. Follow this. And I'm going to go through this as briefly as I can, because I know I'm running out of time real quick here. Okay. Listen to this. According to Senate Bill 2834, okay, under what you're just reading in the Senate Intelligence Act, under Senate Bill 2834, the President of the United States. Now, I'm not going to say Donald Trump or George Bush or Barack Obama. Again, whoever is the president will have this power while they're in office. Okay?
Yep. All of them.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I honestly don't think that who's the president? Let me go back to Orange Man. I honestly don't think he knew about this bill during his first term. I personally believe that people around him knew about it. Okay, I believe, and I, because his countenance has changed too much. In other words, when you know you have power, you don't have to act stupid. When you know you have power, you don't have to make a lot of noise. When you know you have power, you just go ahead and exercise your power. That's one of the reasons why you never hear Brother Ray Higgins hold his fist up in the air and scream black power. You will never hear me do that. Now, I'm not knocking those who do, but Brother Ray understands that that's not power. Screaming black power is not power. Power is keeping your mouth shut and just go ahead and make happen what you want to happen. That's power. That's the definition of power. Power is the ability to bring to pass what you want or what you desire to be. If you can't make happen what you want to happen, then you do not have power. I don't care how much you holler black power. Okay? So you don't have to holler black power to me. Just show me your power. That's all. Walk in your power. Why the hell you think we did these documents? Man, these documents so you can walk in your power and not under the power of another. That's what surgeus means. Living under your power and not under the power of the United States government. Okay? And yes, people, all you gotta do is let them know that you insist on revoking their right to have power over you.
High quality ingredients, no harmful pesticide.
We get that? Now see how easy that was. Why have to take us so long? Take us through so many changes, so much just torture, torment to get to this point right here where we can just let the government know we don't want to be under your governance anymore. All the people, the intelligent people, all our allies that know these things that we don't know, why they haven't told us the true way, the true reasons? Why they haven't given us the true routes to gain our own sovereignty? Since we got so many allies, so many friends. Let's learn. Dr. Ray is the teacher today. Oh, what I do? Put up
on revoking their right.
I sure
to have power over you.
I do.
Understand how you see the reason why this seems so far-fetched, okay, to many of us is because we still got that slave mentality.
Yep.
People who wrote to me this week talking about, I took my document in to file it and they didn't want to accept it. You got the wrong perspective. I told you people, you don't ask them, you tell them.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what that means when you have power. Now, you don't go in belligerently, but when you know you have your power, you don't have to ask. I'm not asking for you to do this, y'all. I'm telling you this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Understand how deep this goes, okay? And this is one of the reasons, y'all, why I do this, because now that I understand all this, I got to teach the people. I got to teach the people. I got to make you guys aware of what's in store. It's the law. Again, this law was created, okay, at 3:30 in the morning on Saturday, August the 4th, 1990. In the Oval Office, was signed into law, Senate Bill 2834. Now, let me tell you what Senate Bill 2834 does, okay? The particular powers that this Senate Bill 2834 gives the President of the United States, okay, not just the president who was in office at the time, but anyone who holds that office. Okay, here's what it does. It gives this power to the president. One, and write these down, family, okay? Because
write them down.
I'm trying to go through this. I ain't time to put it all in PowerPoint form for you. Okay, so just make note of it. The first thing that this bill does, Senate Bill 2834, is it gives the President of the United States, or the POTUS, the power to initiate war anywhere in the world without the consent of Congress. Now, see, up until this bill was passed and signed off into law, before the president could do certain things, it had to be an act of Congress. The president had to take the matter to Congress. Okay? But they got rid of that. See, the Constitution says that has to be done. But they got rid of that because Senate Bill 2834 gives the power of initiating war anywhere in the world to the President of the United States. Now, when I was in the Marine Corps, that's one of the things that they taught me. They taught me that as a Marine, the president does not have to ask Congress to send you guys into war, okay? Because the Marine Corps is known as the president's own personal fighting force, the United States Marines, okay? So you don't have to ask Congress if the Marines can go in. And that's why the Marines are always the first to go, because in the past they were meeting as to whether they're going to do it or not. The president had to get into that. He just sent the Marines in the meantime. Okay? The second thing that this bill does is gives the power to appropriate public funds. Follow this now. This Senate Bill 2834, number 2, it gives the President of the United States the power to appropriate public funds, again, without the consent of Congress. The third thing that this bill does, Senate Bill 2834, it gives the President of the United States the power to define foreign policy goals, again, without the consent of Congress. And 4, it gives the President the power to decide what is or is not important to our national security. That's a lot of power. I got to wet my throat on that one. And just think, this man,
just a few seconds.
What is or is not important to our national security. That's a lot of power. I got to wet my throat on that
one. Me too. Get your tea. Let me give me a little water.
And just think, this man's getting ready to go back in the Oval Office with this kind of power. Honestly, I don't believe he knew about this.
Yeah, Trump probably didn't know he had all this power.
But he's going back in now with a whole different mindset, a whole different construct of himself, a whole different. Notice his personality is even different. He can sell as much wolf tickets now. You don't have to. Like I said, when you have power, you don't have to make a lot of noise. Just go do what you're gonna do. Okay? And see, he's the kind of person who doesn't care. He don't give a damn who like what he's doing or not. If he got the power to do it, he's gonna do it. Now, understand this.
I know. I need
another title for this is called the Oversight of Intelligence Activities.
The Oversight
Title
of
7,
Intelligence
Senate Bill 2834.
Wow.
Okay? Again, I told you I put the link to this bill down below. Okay, so just go down and click on that after I finish teaching.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to watch this again, though.
Study it and learn. This bill, Senate Bill 2834, authorizes the following. Gives one. Now this is some more. I just read 4 things that it empowered the president to do. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about 4 more things.
All right, come on, y'all.
The Oversight of Intelligence Activities, Title 7, part of the bill, gives the President of the United States complete power to initiate covert actions anywhere in the world. So the president can send Delta Force in or recon Marines in, okay, and go in and just kill enemies. Covert actions. Covert means done undercover. It's not known to everybody. Okay. The next thing is it prevents Congress from stopping the president's initiation of such covert actions. So you see how this dude had all that stuff in his head when they wrote this thing? Normally, like I said, the president, see, here's how this goes. There's a difference between a president and a king. A king doesn't need permission to do anything. He's the king. A president needs an act of Congress to do certain things. Okay? And that's the difference. The president is not a king. However, this bill, when it was passed, actually made George Bush King George.
Dang.
I don't know if you remember when, I think I started talking about this when the World Trade Center came down and George Bush, within a few hours, had issued orders, to find Osama bin Laden, no matter what the cost, assassinate, kill him, and whoever else is affiliated with him. One person can make that decision. It seems that even if you're not going to incorporate Congress to help you make a decision that's not going to backfire on you, at least bring in some advisors. Okay? No. This bill also prevents Congress from stopping the president's initiation of any covert action anywhere in the world.
Now that's fucked up.
Next thing is, this bill allows the president. Y'all hear this? Hear how much power this dude who's getting ready to get back into the office will have when he gets back in.
All right, next is allow the president.
It's because the bill exists. It's real. You can read it for yourself. He will know that he got this kind of power. He will know it now if he didn't have it the first time. If he didn't know it the first time, he's going to know it this time. And it's not going to be pretty.
Lululemon bra leggings are made for a fit.
Whoa. So now this could be why we see Trump accelerated with his narrative, his divisive, evil narrative. Because at first it didn't seem like he was just so gung-ho like he is now. Now, honey, he done gave all the dog whistles. I thought I had some tea bags over here with me. That's what I've been looking for, so I can at least drop one in my water out there. Here it is right here. But yeah, this is good meat right here. This is good. I'm glad we watched this because we all finna fight for our sovereignty.
It'll be pretty.
So
this bill allows the president to use any federal departments, any federal agencies, or any entity to operate or finance a covert operation anywhere in the world. I was listening to I think I heard it yesterday or the day before, and it was saying how Trump is going to end the war between Russia and y'all know what I'm talking about. Man, this what is the little country that Russia's destroying? Can't call it. At any rate, Trump is saying he's going to go ahead and put a stop to that. How can he do that? That's not his home. He don't live there. What gives him the right or the power to do anything anywhere else on planet Earth, except the United States, where he's the president, chief executive officer? commander-in-chief, right? I mean, but this bill does that. And see, this was crazy. When you write a bill like this and you give it to a megalomaniac.
Wow,
megalomaniac. The world is in trouble. The world is in trouble. The fourth thing it does is this bill, follow me well, it redefines covert actions as, quote, operations that are necessary to support foreign policy objectives of the United States. A phrase so vague and broad as to be essentially unlimited. Under the disguise of national security, for the sake of national security, is so vague and broad as to be essentially unlimited. Under the disguise of national security, for the sake of national security. In other words, and see, that's what the American public wants to hear. You want to hear that the president is going to take care of the American people. You want to hear that the president is going to be sure to secure our freedoms and secure the privileges that we have as our rights in this country. That's what you want to hear, okay? But you don't want to hear what's going to happen for that to take place. Okay, I've tried to share stuff with y'all, without giving you too much. I told you about a book called The Unseen Hand by Ralph Epperson, okay, which is a book which describes the covert activities of the United States government, okay, but it's called The Unseen Hand because the government's going to they're going to put a distraction out here.
The unseen hand.
That's what you want to hear, okay, but you don't want to hear what's going to happen for that to take place. Okay, I've tried to share stuff with y'all, without giving you too much. I told you about a book called The Unseen Hand by Ralph Epperson, okay, which is a book which describes the covert activities of the United States government, okay, but it's called The Unseen Hand because the government's going to they're going to put a distraction out here so you can look at the distraction, okay, while they're doing something else over here with this hand that you don't see. If you don't have the book, The Unseen Hand, get it. Get it by Ralph Epperson.
We got to get that book too.
Okay? Again, this bill redefines what a covert action is. Okay, now covert action in its original simple definition is simply an action that is done in secret. That's what covert means. It's done in secret, folk don't know about it. Okay, but this one has now redefined covert actions as, and I say again, operations that are necessary to support foreign policy objectives of the United States. Now, do you know what the foreign policy objectives are of the United States? Have you read what they are? Have you? Okay, maybe I can give you a couple of things to look up. Yes, we're going to do that. Okay, how about this one right here? And you've heard me talk about these.
I just
before.
had to write the name of that book in our notebook.
Global 2000.
Global 2000.
Global 2000 report to the president, ordered by President Jimmy Carter. Okay? And I believe at the time his national security advisor was Zbigniew Brzezinski.
Zbigniew Brzezinski? He's the motherfucker that said it's easier to kill 1 million people than it is to control 1 million people, one way or the other. But let's listen. Zbigniew, let me write his name down. See, all of this is connecting together.
Right. Either him or was Alexander Haig, one of the two. Okay. But this policy is talking about literally, y'all hear me very well. Okay. It's deep, man, to walk around with all this stuff in your head and just can't share with everybody. Because start talking this stuff to people and they don't believe you. And they call you conspiracy theorists and all this. No, it's not a conspiracy theory, people. Again, click the link in the description below and pull up the bill for yourself and read it. Okay? I'm glad I got y'all as my audience. So I can just say
I'm glad I got you as my teacher.
Oh, my goodness.
I am so
Family Senate
grateful,
Bill
y'all.
2834 officially gave George W. Bush and every president subsequent to him, okay? It literally gives the president of the United States the authority to interfere in the internal, political, economic, or military affairs of other countries. Yes. Okay? Why does the United States act like they're the constable of the world? Because of this bill right here. Who told us we need to be running off into other countries, solving their problems for them? Getting involved in business that ain't ours. Where do we get that from? Senate Bill 2834. Now here's the deep thing about it, brothers and sisters, and here's the real scary part about this bill. Follow me very well here. Here's the real scary my time. Okay. Here's the real scary part about this bill. There are no penalties.
Oh, damn.
In the bill.
We better let the cosmos come.
Any of its provisions, including the provision requiring a finding. Okay? For example, we never found any weapons of mass destruction. Right? But that was George Bush's excuse for going in and killing Saddam Hussein. How did he have the power to do that? Congress didn't give him that power. This bill did. He went in, killed the man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and now here's the thing here. What the lie that he told the masses was Saddam Hussein got weapons of mass destruction. And we got to put a stop to it.
And y'all didn't even question.
There were no weapons of mass destruction, brothers and sisters. There were no weapons of mass destruction. Okay, that's water under the bridge now. But you got to understand how you were lied to. Senate Bill 2834 literally hands the power of all of the branches of the government, executive, legislative, that's what I couldn't think of. Executive, legislative, and judicial to George Bush on a silver platter. And again, not only to him, I'm saying his name because he was the president at the time the bill went into law. That bill is still on the books, y'all. Even though you got different president, that law is still on the books. So the president has this power. Whoever the president is. Understand this. Now you know how it's possible for George Bush to act so swiftly and so decisively after, as I said, the September 11 attacks. He formulated a plan against Afghanistan and then simply announced it. No meeting of Congress.
Yeah.
No meeting of Congress, because he didn't have to meet with them. He'd have to get their permission. So rather than going to Congress for either a declaration of war or any other type of authorization, the real tragedy is that the people of this country are so damn ignorant of how this government works that even most congresspersons and senators have absolutely no idea how powerless they are. This is why I had you guys do this document, people, over the last couple of weeks. I know it's getting ready to happen, man. I see what's coming down the pike. And if you're not in a position to live under your own power, excuse me, family, but I'm feeling this today. If you're not in a position to live under your own power, under your own authority, your ass is gonna be in trouble. I'm sorry, man. I gotta tell it like it is. And when I think about the ignorance of that's why I cry, y'all. I cry for the ignorance of my people. Understand what we're dealing with here. Understand what's happening here, man. Now you also understand how it was possible for the Bush administration to claim that the president had the authority to carry out covert operations against Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein, including the authority to assassinate them. That wasn't a congressional order. Okay? The 007 bill kind of thing now, you're licensed to kill. That's what Senate Bill 2834 gave the President of the United States. Woo, man. So this bill, which was secretly passed in the Oval Office of President George Herbert Walker Bush, gave George W. Bush, his son, that authority. This bill laid this bill laid, hid, and undetected in the weeds of corrupt political plans for years before the attack on September the 11th, 2001, when its provisions were enacted. Grab that now. Understand me again. Remember your crisis creation, right?
I really did avoid mirrors, and now
Dr. Ray Hagins is crying for us. We need to cry for us. But yeah, y'all. And you know what? The global, what he said, one of the covert activities, y'all. I know I keep stopping stuff. But we ain't gonna finish all this anyway, because I got to go. Anyway, y'all gonna have to finish this by y'allself. When I get on here tonight, y'all gonna have to fill me in on whatever he done said. But I'm gonna let you know one of the covert activities was the Global 2000, y'all. The Global 2000. He said that came in under President Jimmy Carter. And the man's the big new Brzezinski. He was the man that said it's easier to kill 1 million people than it is to control them. He said something like that, because I remember his name, because it took me a long time to learn how to pronounce that man's name. Yep. I mean, it's got like consonants together. You know how you got your SCH and it's school for school. Well, his is ZBI. Yeah, it's a lot of Zabriskie. Yeah, Brzezinski. It took me a while to learn how to spell that now. But anyway, y'all, the Global 2000, one of those covert operations. Honey, that's on our list that we got right here. It's the Global 2000 report. Then we got Operation Mockingbird, Project Stargate, Policy Planning. It was a study in 1948. I ain't done no research. I just had this and I just been adding to it. Project Planning, I just learned that one, and Global 2000 a few weeks ago when I was listening to a new, now them is power couples. A new couple, a brother and sister, husband and wife, I think they are, and they teaching us about all of these things. So I just ended up adding those two onto here. But there is the secret space program. We read this off like a couple of weeks ago. All of the agendas and their projects against Black America, Agenda 21. You know, what about the Georgia Guidestones, the HARP and weather control conspiracy? The HARP is a real machine. Yeah, Pastor Ray Hagan said that it's a weather modification weapon. It's a system. United States got it. It's in Anchorage, Alaska, and it can create hurricanes, earthquakes, volcanoes, y'all, tornadoes, tsunamis. So see, yeah, you know, we need to let the cosmos come on in and handle this. Because can't nobody create weather. But they think they God for real? Then let's let God show himself. That's who y'all said it was. Let him out the box. You either let God, Yahushua, Yahweh, Buddha, Krishna, Horus, you either let them out the box to be the cosmic energy that they are, or heart. Finna go ahead and flood this whole, finna set fires to everything. This weather machine that, you know, the United States, the white people got. White folks. So, you know, then there's MK Ultra, the Philadelphia experiment, Operation Paperclip, the monkey ladder experiment. What? Black America, it's time for us to wake up. At least wake up and say, hey, I don't want to be a part of that no more. I don't want to be a part of that no more. I'm out of it. We're out of it. It's time for us to get out. If other folks want to be in it, let them stay. Black America. But as for us and ours, we're done. We're done.
The whole thing was planned. I hope I can make sense to you as I break this down.
Yeah, I'm finna go anyway.
Right after, follow this well. Right after the attack on the World Trade Towers in September 11, 2001, right after that happened, President Bush used the authority given to him under this bill to sign into law without an act of Congress. Hear me, people. Without an act of Congress, George Bush signed this bill into law, not this bill, but the USA Patriot Act of 2001. I'm sure you heard about it. The Patriot Act.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Right? The Patriot Act, brothers and sisters, follow me well. The Patriot Act has absolutely nothing at all to do with patriotism. I need to say that again. The Patriot Act has absolutely nothing at all to do with patriotism. Nothing. Okay? That is just the deception of the acronym.
Honey.
USA Patriot. Okay? And I want you to write this down. So I'm going to take my time to go through this. Okay? Write that down. But write it vertically. Don't write it horizontally. Okay? Because each letter stands for another word.
Okay.
Okay? And you're going to see how they did this, how they deceived you with the word patriot. Because people ask you, are you a patriot? Yes, I'm a patriot. I'm a citizen. I'm an American citizen. I love my country. I'm a patriot. Well, USA Patriot ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Let me give me another clean sheet then.
Okay, again, that's the deception of the acronym. USA Patriot Act. Okay, I told you to write this down. USA Patriot. It stands for, okay, the U stands for uniting. So write the word uniting next to the letter U. And strengthening, right? The word strengthening next to the letter S. America, right? The word America next to the A. So right off the bat, you see this act has an agenda to it. Uniting and strengthening America by doing what? Now here's what the word patriot stands for, right? The word providing next to the letter P. Next to the letter A, right, the word appropriate. Next to the letter T, right, the word tools. Tools, right. Next to the letter R, right, the word required. Next to the letter I, right, the word intersect. Next to the letter O, write the word obstruct. And next to the letter T, write the word terrorism. Okay? Now you can see.
It's going to look like this. But this how mine's look. How y'all's look? This how mine's look when he said, wait a minute, let me pick up magnify my screen. Well, where the hell is the cursor? There it is right there. Yeah, this how I learn. This how I learn. Now I'll go back and read it again to make sure, you know, that it's coincide with what they said right there. You know, so yeah, it take a lot of time. But it's so that I can learn. See, now this how it look. My writing ain't really dark. But see, he wanted us to write it straight down instead of writing it horizontally so we can see what each letter, U is for uniting, strengthening America by, what's that right there? Providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct and terrorize or terrorism. So yeah, that's how it's gonna look.
Hope you can begin to see how this all falls into place now. Okay? Because like I said, right after the buildings fell, George Bush signed into law the
without Congress.
But yet it's many pages long. So how did they write this in advance? Unless they knew something was coming.
Yep, they knew.
Got what I'm saying? How could they write this in advance? So actually it stands for USA Patriot Act stands for Uniting and Strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism. That's
terrorism that they create, that they invent.
Let me educate you today, family. Let me set the stage to show you why you need to free yourself from the control of the power of the government over you. Because when all this stuff goes down, okay, if you're not a free man or woman on the land, you're in trouble. Unless you file the documentation to tell the government, leave me out of this. You do not have the right authority to tell me or my family what we're going to do.
That's right. We better get out.
Have the proof right here.
Get our asses out now.
Notarized proof right here that I am in control of my own affairs.
That's right.
Until you can do that, they control your affairs. That's what I've been trying to make plain to y'all over the last few weeks. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back and listen to my the last 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, okay, more bombardment. I know it's going to happen, but I don't mind. I don't mind the bombardment. I really don't. If it puts you in the position as an African living in America, to live in the right of your own power. Okay? If it gives you the right to live sui juris under your own power and not under the power of another, that's all that means. You need to prepare yourself so that when everything goes down, okay, you'll have a defense for yourself. Because without it, you will not be able to stand and defend yourself at all. And it's deep because this man getting ready to go back into the Oval Office knows what I'm saying to you. He knows that the American people are ignorant of this. He knows that. And I said this for the last few weeks. The powers that be depend on the ignorance of the people to survive. Their agenda depends on your ignorance. Okay? So if you can start enlightening people, and that's why I say share what I share with you, share with others.
That's right.
Okay? Brothers and sisters, the information I shared with you today can be easily found in a book called Behold a Pale Horse, authored by William Cooper.
William Cooper, Behold a Pale Horse.
Bill Cooper, we call him, who was a former naval intelligence officer who became a whistleblower. And of course, they killed him. Yeah, he had what do you call this? We're broadcasting like I'm doing now. He had the same thing. He was broadcasting from his home out in way up in nowhere. He had actually built a cabin way out in nowhere to get away from all this, the system, in other words.
But he was telling us.
And he was teaching this over the air, going out over the airwaves, just like this is going out over the airwaves. And a knock came on his door. And they claimed that they were serving a traffic summons. He just showed up in court or some stuff like that. And they used that as an excuse to raid his home where they shot and killed him. Yep, that's what they did, the government. Because he was exposing the lies of the government. And so that's what they did. They killed the man. Brothers and sisters, you cannot be a punk if you're going to tell the truth. Real simple.
You
That's all
can't
there's
be.
to it.
You just can't.
Okay? And you got to understand something. Once you understand, let me tell you what I understand. Once you understand why you are on this planet and your purpose for being here, whatever consequences you may befall you for doing your job is completely insignificant. Because to me, the only thing that matters is that I get the truth out to the people. That's all that's all I care about.
Lululemon roll up leggings and make.
Well, we heard it. We heard it. The only reason we're here is to fulfill our purpose on this planet. We talked about it yesterday. In my opinion, our only purpose here is to save our people and have black babies. Have black babies and save our people. Put it however you want to put it. But that's our purpose here. Anything else, any other decision we done made in our time here, our lives here, is just some routes we done took. We're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to figure it out. All I can say, I didn't do all that. I did enough. But all I can say is get your kids. That's all I can say is get your kids. You know if you can lead them kids to or not.
I've had family members turn their back on me. I don't care.
It don't matter.
As long as let me tell the truth to my people. Get the picture?
Yeah, I get it.
Money that I could have had if I was still preaching the program, I don't care. I don't want to be rich.
Me either. Shit. That don't
I just want to be a
though.
truth speaker. I'm sorry, guys, but if you guys could see what I see, you would understand my tears. We got some good people. I look at the so many of our elders and our young people who are totally oblivious to what I'm telling you today. Of course, I'm going to do my part to try to enlighten as many people as I can. Yeah, I'm going to do my part to try to enlighten as many people as I can. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, family. I pray that you guys will, again, in the description below is the link to Senate Bill 2834. Okay? So feel free to just go ahead and access that. It's right there. Pull it up. There's a lot of reading. Okay? But read it so you'll know what is in place for your enslavement. You're talking about slavery in the past? Oh man, according to the plans that these people coming down the pike who are now going to be in power, according to the plans that they have in store for you, and notice I said for you, I didn't say us that time, because I've taken that power away from them as far as Ray Hagan is concerned. Got me? If you truly understood the thinking of these people is going to be in power in the very near future, you would do something about it. You would definitely immediately change your status. And when I say change your status now, I'm not talking about what the Moors are doing in the UCC1. I'm not talking about that. That's a whole different thing. Okay? Because I've got an email asking me if I would do your UCC1 for you. Okay? I don't do UCC1s for $75. In fact, you know what? Take that back. At this point in my life, I'm not doing UCC1s anymore, period. That's just too much work. Okay, for my age and my health. Got me? But you don't have to do a UCC1 to declare your position. Okay, you don't have to do a UCC1 financing statement to remove from them their power over you. I'm not playing. They wrote this stuff a long time ago. And they're getting ready to put it in place. They're getting ready to put it in action. And you have to protect yourself. Nobody gonna protect you but you. And I'm glad I just said that, because I've had a couple of people to ask me, how to argue their position. Learn it.
That's right. Learn it.
Learn your rights. As I said a couple of weeks ago, he who does not know his rights is no better off than he who has no rights. Brothers and sisters, this ain't got nothing to do with religion, what I'm talking about. Religion is the distraction. Grab what I'm saying here. Religion is the distraction. Okay? While you jumping up and down and screaming, this damn law is in place, getting ready to silence you and your family and your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. Oh, man. I hope y'all can feel the essence of what I'm saying today.
I do.
There are people who want to kill you, doggone. And I'm trying to help keep you alive, especially my people. Okay? The Most High rescued me from that distraction and then positioned me to learn what I need to learn to equip my people to survive.
That's right. Be grateful.
In the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's why I do this, y'all. Do you understand that?
I do. I sure do.
I want to see my grandchildren walk in power. I'm not going to let my grandkids be victims of a sinister satanic system.
I don't know about you.
I want them to understand what it is that we are dealing with here. You need to be teaching this to your children. Everything I said today needs to be taught to your family. Okay? This is not about religion. This is not about belief system. Sit your family down and have them listen to this teaching today. Let them read the Senate Bill 2834 for themselves. Let them see that this thing is really a law. It was put in place. It was put in place on purpose to give the ruling elite the power they need to do what they need to do. If they want to put you in extermination chambers, like they did in Germany years ago, they would get the picture. Y'all, I can't stress this enough. I'm not trying to scare you. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to be aware. See, as long as you're scared, you're gonna act like a punk. I don't want you to do that. I want you to walk in your power. I want you to hold your head up high. Okay? Brothers, put some bass in your voice. Stop talking like that, like you're scared. Hold your head up high, brother. Sister, walk with a sense of determination and pride, because you are our strength. Sisters, hear me. The black man's strength is the black woman. Man, as long as you got our back, ain't nothing we can't do.
I know that's right, my brother.
Understand that.
I sure got my brother.
But sister, if you're walking in ignorance, how can you be strength to your man?
Sure will, honey.
You better know, sister. He's gonna need your strength, woman.
Your ass better know.
He's not getting attacked. He's gonna know that you stand with him.
That's right.
Not the whole program.
Stop this ignorant ass shit and know who you gonna be with.
Those days are gone, man. The young people today, they don't walk by that teaching. Young people today are not playing. No. This whole thing, we don't want no trouble. These young people today want trouble. They want trouble. They're looking for trouble. Okay, and if they ever find out the truth of how they've been lied to by this government and the powers that be, woo, man, y'all. Well, brothers and sisters, listen, time to get out of here now. Okay, I hope the message today made sense to you. I really do. And again, I apologize for breaking down and getting emotional at those points. But y'all, if y'all could see what I see, you'd understand why I cry. There was supposedly a prophet in the Bible named Jeremiah, and they called him the weeping prophet because he cried all the time when he would get up and prophesy. But he was prophesying warning of doom and destruction that was coming to the people, but they weren't paying attention. And so he would cry. That's how I feel sometimes. My friend, dear brother, the late brother Del Jones, put out a song and said, "Ancestors, please help the people to see because they won't listen to me." That's how I feel sometimes, you know? Especially when I'm being attacked by my own people for simply trying to set them free.
Yeah.
Y'all have no idea what that feels like. When I'm trying to tell you the truth, and then you turn around and say, I'm the Antichrist. Or you turn around and say, I'm the devil, or whatever. That's why I say, prove me.
I can stop it right there. I can stop it right there because we're going to enjoy this beautiful day we got out here today. We're going to talk to our family. When you get to that 2834, bring them on in. I don't care. Cook your chicken, cook your French fries, have your a family meal. This ain't the game. This will not be the Super Bowl ball game that we like to get together for. This is saving our lives right here. So I'm going to have to do it with my family too. Yeah. I don't know who house we going to be at. I ain't going to say I'm going to cook. But I wash dishes. I will clean up because I like to cook. I like to clean, not cook. But let's just make this effort so that our families at least know we all got to get out. We all must get out, or they're going to use us as the sacrificial lamb for whatever they can do. And I agree with my brother. I don't know if Trump didn't know he had all that powers of SB 2834. But he know it now. I'm pretty sure. I don't even gamble, but I would gamble my last $2 most likely that he know now that he got all of that power in his hand. He ain't even got to go through Congress no more. No, he ain't got to go through Congress. Matter of fact, Pastor Ray said that they done made it where Congress can't even stop him. Congress can't even stop him. So all of these people that Dr. Claude Anderson telling us they're sitting on the political board, they're sitting on that motherfucking political vulture, and they ain't seen nothing. They ask is illiterate. They can't comprehend. See, it's too much. It's too much, yeah. Yeah, honey. Put your faith in your ancestors and cosmic energy. Honey, go as far as you want to go. After this existence right here, after this this intermingling and being in with white folks right here, honey, this need to be the end of us ever wanting to be around white people again. In life and afterlife. Because ain't no death for us. I'm going to the 12th of never. I'm going to the 12th of never. And if I do come back here to save black people again and shit, y'all better not be on this ignorant ass bullshit right here. You better not be on this ignorant ass bullshit. Matter of fact, if I got to come back here to save black people again, I'm going to tell the sun, hey, we going together. We going together. And we just going to go ahead and wipe it out. There's plenty of other planets in this multiverse. In this multiverse. So black people, you must wake up. I know you've been sleeping with the enemy. You done fell in love with the enemy. We have. Because we've been so indoctrinated. We have no idea. It just remind me of that. I don't know why I started thinking about Princess Diana. Talking about they shapeshift, reptilians, something like that. You know, I've been trying to find the video. I'm probably just going to have to put in her name. You know. But it's another lady, Wolf, Virginia, something. I don't know. I have to find it out and stuff. But have any of y'all done seen the shape shifting? And you just ain't told us. Have y'all done come to an agreement? Okay, I'll let you be your cold, slimy, bloodless ass, reptilian ass that you are. and I won't tell the rest of my people and stuff, but just don't hurt me. Is that what Black America has done? Somebody done seen something. Now, I mean not with the third eye, but somebody done seen something with your two eyes. And you done sit there and you done fake the funk. You done decide to allow it. Long as you okay. Long as your family okay. I mean, how far does this rabbit hole go? Manipulating our own people, casting out our own people, disowning our own people for the coldest thing you could ever pick up and hold in your hand. If I had a piece of steel, I would pick it up and show you how cold and lifeless it is. And you want to sleep with this right here. This cold piece of titanium, this steel right here, ain't got no life in it. It ain't got no life in it. But this is what you want to hold on to, Black woman, my sister, my brother. Why do you want to hold on to something so cold, hard, lifeless as this instead of picking up something that's got life in it, like a book, something that's got like that can teach you something, it can motivate you, it can give you so much more just by holding on to this book right here, opening, reading this book right here, than your ass running around acting like you so happy, you so safe and loved, you so protected, and then casting out want the rest of us to think that you done found the Savior. Do you even know, Black woman, Black man, what you have done, what you doing now? Where do you think you finna be saved? Where do you think your Savior gonna come from? I mean, you literally in the lion's den, for crying out loud, Black people. Now, yeah, we got the sign. We got to go. Make this note. We got to go write this note, have it notarized. And we're not going to walk up in there, I'm going to need your assistance now. I'm bringing this note right here to have it notarized today, right now. I'm not having nothing to do with this government right here. Take me off of that list. That's what you're going to do. He said, don't go up in there. Oh, I need to have this done. Can you assist me now? You can't do it where your manager. Matter of fact, soon you go in there, go ahead and ask for the supervisor. Go ahead and ask for the higher up, because we got to get ourselves out of this matrix, y'all. We cannot remain in this matrix. At least get the babies out. Get everybody out. If you want to walk your ass right back in that burning house, then you do it. But at least let's make a way and get our babies out of this bullshit that's happening right here. And with that right there, I'm just going to tell y'all to, like I always do, keep a song in your heart and stay grateful, honey. Because the cosmos that's up there, that multiverse, baby, that's all you need, Black America. You don't need none of this materialistic, superficial ass, glittering gold that white America done put in front of you. No, what you need, my family, is you need knowledge of yourself. We need to forgive ourselves. We need knowledge of all of us, the good, the bad, those that been savage and ravishness. We ain't nothing but greatness. We all greatness, baby. Yes, I know some of us have took on the persona and the mindset of our oppressors, those that enslaved us, and that's all right. That's all right. You still can have hope for your brother that's lost out there. Your mama's son he lost out there in the streets. He lost to religion. He lost to that person that he with. You still can save him, honey. But sister, you're going to have to get out there, my brother. You're going to have to bring all of your receipts so you can wake Derek up. Because, honey, Derek ain't trying to hear nothing. You better get all your receipts. You better get all your books, your notes, your movies, your audio recordings, and you better tell Derek, yeah, we're going to have a 7-course meal. And honey, while y'all eating your meal, you better be breaking it down to Derek so he can understand that it's got to be our genetic survival at this point. Hey, love who you love, but shit, go get yourself fixed. If you ain't going to have no Black babies, that's it and that's all. I don't know what to say to y'all now. If you're not going to have no Black babies, Black woman and Black man, go get your tubes tied. Get yourself clipped. We need to carry on Black genetic survival or don't carry on nothing. That's all I got to say. But yeah, keep a song in your heart. Keep a song in your heart, honey. Know that song out there for you. That son is out there for you, baby, not nobody else. And if anything ever happened to you, Black America, Black Africa, if anything ever happened to you and take you off this planet, make your number so minuscule, honey, the sun coming right at your rescue. The sun is coming. The only reason the sun ain't blew up right now, behind all of this torture and torment and savageness and the ravishness, is because of us, because the rest of us. It's still enough of us here to stand up for our people. But honey, if them numbers get so low, so minuscule, honey, the sun finna come through everything. Just finna be wiped away. That's your lake of fire. That's gonna be your lake of fire, Black America. So, for your own good, for your own saving, focus on us now. Have black babies. Fall in love. I don't care if you live nowhere but where white folks at and stuff, Don't even think about fucking. What you think about fucking for? The ones you need to be screwing and the cock you looking for, sister, is not there. So either move yourself to another location or just chill out. Hey, get yourself fixed. Then you ain't even got to worry about prolonging the genetic that does not deserve to be prolonged. Okay? All right, I'm just saying, Yeah, keep a song in your heart because, singing heals us. Keep a good song in your heart. You ain't got to go around here singing all that bullshit ass music and stuff. Gonna make somebody want to kick your ass because you out here singing about that old bullshit and stuff. But, keep a song in your heart. Think of some, your mama music, your daddy music. You know what they used to sing all the time. Hell, sing your mama favorite song. What the world needs now. That was my daddy's favorite song. He used to sing that we were little bitty kids and stuff. And I just look at my daddy and wonder what he's singing that song for all the time and stuff. But that was my daddy's favorite song. Sing your daddy's favorite song. Who the hell cares what anybody say? Girl, if you sing that song one more time, what? What? So see, Black America, you got to stand up for you. Because see, can't nobody come to me no more and tell me, girl, you still singing. You damn right I'm still singing with your damn ass. See, let them know. Ain't no plan about this. I get to be who I want to be. See, I get to talk about what I want to talk about. Think about what I want to think. That's how we got to be from here forward. We can't be worried about nobody else and stuff. Oh, I'm going to be the best I can be so that, so that Sabrina is fine when she come over here and stuff. So fucking what? Sabrina can stay at home. The time is over for us to just be allowing anybody and everybody to run over us. Just lay down just because. Just lay down just because. Shit, you done made it over yet? I just want to know if I can raise up now. Stop that bullshit, Black America, and step into who you really are. We've been here 290,000 years before Europeans, white folks, Caucasians. How the hell is you going to sit there and let them tell you got to take your ass to heaven? And you done trap Emmett Till and them in heaven. It's too much. It's too much. This day forward, know who you are. Keep that song in your heart and stuff. I like On Your Face. I like the Commodores, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Just reach back and grab your mama music. Grab your daddy music, your uncle music. You wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, honey, they still in there playing Al Green. What the hell? Shit, you done learned the song in your sleep. Some sit right down and talk to me about how you ought to be. You ought to be with me. Then you peek around the corner and stuff because you done got up and stuff. Honey, everybody still got on their clothes and everything. They act like it's still 10 o'clock at night, but you look at the clock when you came out the room, it was 2:30 in the morning. Everybody still in there rocking the Al Green, but ain't nobody mad, ain't nobody fight. The house still clean and stuff. You might see some beers and, some cigarettes somewhere and stuff. But, my little ass went and took the beer and started drinking out of the beer that was left in the can. That's how we fuck up. See, but I'm just saying, go back to our good times, our greatest time, because we don't need to have all this static with us. We do not need all this static with us. When don't nobody want to hear what you singing, that's your cue to move around. Why you going to turn off Al Green so your ass can put on some WAP? Well, that's all I know is WAP. Hell, I ain't never even heard the song, but I heard enough about it. Yep, I heard enough about it, talking about some wet ass pussy. What the hell? But I'm just saying, You know, put on your mom and your daddy music. At least you know you ain't going to be listening to no crazy ass shit. And stay grateful. Stay grateful because gratitude is all you got and gratitude is all you need. You know, and I love y'all. Peace to the power. And this is us doing the knowledge. Oh, shit, confirmation. This is us doing the knowledge. All right. This is it and this is all. You ain't got to come prime and, you know, prepped up and stuff. Just get yourself where you're supposed to be and come on. We got work to do. I love y'all and I'm going to get out here and get me some sun too, honey. Yes, because you know I need some sunlight just like I need black people in my life. Yes, honey, when I come around that corner, holla, sister. She be like, who in the hell is this? And it's me. It's me. I'm talking a mile a minute, honey, but I bet you by the time I leave and stuff, she gonna be like, whoa, that's my sister. Whoa, it got warm up in here. Whoa, I feel so awesome. Because, see, we got to give that energy to each other. Well, then when she see me again and stuff, she already know, sister, girl, when I left you, they do it all the time. And I just be like, all right, then, you know, because a high, I had it on the wall. I took it down. I'm going to put it back up when I see I'm going to stick it up there somewhere so y'all can see it too. But somebody vibrating at a high vibration, say 750. Oh, honey, you can knock down people at low vibrations all day. I do it all day long. As soon as I step outside. Yes, honey, I feel a low vibration person. They get close to me, honey. You know, yeah, because that high vibration, see, it's blocking negativity. Gratitude is blocking negativity, honey. Can't nothing penetrate. It's like that can that was sitting on the spaceship in the Independence Day, and they were trying to shoot that can, and they couldn't do it. But then Will or somebody went over there and typed in that formulation and stuff, and it deactivated the shield around the spaceship. And then when he shot the can, it shot the can. You know, so yeah, gratitude do it like that. It shields you. It protects you. Keep you some gratitude. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying, peace and power to our people. You know, it's peace in the hair grease. I know, right? Yeah. All right. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tonight and stuff. You know, if y'all finish this video, it's only like 20 more minutes. Let me know tonight what else he said, because I still got my notebook right here, honey. Got his name on it. Dr. Ray Higgins. Sure do. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Just call on your ancestors.